Good afternoon, peeps. It's the Drunken One for another fascinating, intelligent, intellectual, it kind of means intelligent, right? Tipsy Sprouts. Okay, yeah, I just got off of work and I'm here at the house before the kid gets home. Alright, let me just give you a quick update. I'm sorry I kind of didn't do anything earlier this week. I tried to keep them coming out on Monday, but it didn't happen. Anyway, happy Memorial Day. I'm just now getting sober. It's freaking Wednesday. So, let me spin you around. This is our last little chingadeira that we did, and already we got a couple of flowers poked up in there. This was the kind of tribute to Mom with some aloe vera and marigolds, and put some that moss stuff in there to help with the moisture. Hey, check us out in the bottom. See a little hose held up by some hemostats. Hose goes around here and up here, and well, it goes into my brew kettle. So when I'm not brewing, I can fill it up with some water. Just crack the valve on it, and that hose goes all the way down to there. So I put it on like super trickle mode and let it go from there. Alright guys, I'll meet you out in the garden. Okay, we didn't make it all the way to the garden. We'll start here, I guess. This is the stuff I put in there, some kind of sphagnium moss or whatever. It's gotten rained on out here. I need to get it out of there before it turns to mildew. And this is some more of the vermicomposting stuff. That's their casings, which I've been starting some seeds, i.e. these guys. These are some beans, and you see how they come out like gangbusters when they come up, and then they'll get taller like that, and then they'll get these leaves here will open, and then later on they'll get what they call true leaves. And so I got some more beans started, because my beans are kind of hit and miss this year, which is kind of weird. I started some lettuce, so there's kind of just up there in a darker spot. I think there's one right there. And I've only started them just a few days ago, but yeah, the beans take right off. And then this right here, all these little things are toilet paper rolls, and those are more peas. My peas, man, they were doing so good, and then they all dried up for some reason. I mean, I don't know, they were doing so good. And I put some onions in. These are green onions, just like one onion kind of thing, like we call them like green onions, not the onion bulbs like that onion. Okay, and then over here, these guys are radishes. Looks like I need to water them. They're getting dry. It's okay, so I've been planting some more stuff
out here, believe it or not.
I put down a lot more mulch, and I mowed the whole lawn and collected all the grass and put it in a compost bin over there. And anyway, so I've commandeered a couple squash off of this guy. They're this kind, the crooked neck squash, gooseneck, whatever you call them. And I've commandeered a couple of them out of there already. Not exceptionally large, but they're gooseneck. And then I got some more growing here. Down in there. There's just a little guy yet. And another little guy there. Like I said, they've been pretty good. I will try to find, I guess I put some on my phone also. I haven't collected anything to do any videos in a while, guys. So sorry. Look how big this thing's getting. Back up a little bit. That thing is a monster. Now remember, that was the one I did like the 5 or 6 seeds, and its big old brother. That one, like I said, I got some pictures somewhere, and I will dig them up. They're literally the size of my arm. I pulled 2 of them off of there, literally the size of my forearm in girth and length, you know, all the way to my wrist. So that was really cool. Yeah, I got a couple more getting together now down in there. Got some weird colors to them. I'm not sure about that one on the right. Looks like something might have got it already. We've had some bugs come through. Rotten dogs. I did pull a couple of the onions up. These are the onions that are supposed to be like onions, and they're not getting big like that. They're not getting round like that for some reason. Okay, and then our pepper plants are making some peppers. Somewhere, I've got some peppers on that one. And I've pulled some peppers off of another one because they were ready enough, and I've got another plant that's putting out quite a few of them. Here's another plant just kicking out a bunch of little buds, so it won't be long. Then we'll have a bunch of peppers off of that one. I planted some more. I did them from seed, and they've been growing. I had them in my little frog pond. I thought that was a really good idea. I don't know if I showed you all that. I just kept the water shallow, and I put the whole flat in there. Anyway, so they've been like consistently watered, shallow, you know, so that's good. I'll show you on the other side. I took care of a bunch of the mint yesterday. This is where the peas and cucumbers were. The peas died out for some reason. I pulled them out of there. So I got a little cucumber guy there. I'll go around to the other side. I guess you can see it better. So I got some cucumbers that are starting here. And this one particular plant is just going like crazy. Seems like there's another one right down there. Hopefully you can see it. Another one there and here. Hopefully it's focusing for you. Sneaky shot into the corner. Bam! There's a little cucumber right there. That particular one, I think these are the, I think they're the muncher kind. In other words, they're supposed to be pickle size when they're said and done. I'll show you compared to my hand. I've gotten a few cucumbers so far. These little guys here, it's just starting. Well, they're fat, but they're short. I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay, look what I did with all the, I don't know if y'all remember it last week or the week before. This all from over here to over there was like covered, and some of them were even crossing into the other row of the mint. I pulled all them suckers out, chased down their stems, and pulled them all out. I did save some of the leaves. I threw what I pulled out into a spot where I'm not worried about them going crazy. Here's a few tomatoes. We have had 3 or 4 tomatoes. I try to get them off of there when they're about that color and let them get red in the, get ripe in the window, because if you let them get too much tastier, the bugs will eat them then. Okay, great. So then we're back over to the hops. Okay, I haven't had good luck with the Centennial for some reason. These are the ones I got from a dealer, and I don't know what happened to them. The Columbus hops that I got from the dealer guy, they finally started coming up, and you see it's okay. These squares on that grid thing are about 6 inches, so it's about a foot high now. That one, and you see there's some little pea plants back there. It's a pea plant there, so they're starting to come along a little bit. We've had some storms, which is good, and then this guy here. Oh, this one here. I need y'all's help on this because I don't know what to do or what happened. Well, I know what happened, but I'm not sure what to do now. Okay, what happened is it grew up along here and around the corner, and it made it to this spot right here. I ain't gonna blame anybody. Let's just say I had some help in the garden, and the very end got broke off. When the end got broke off, it seemed like it stopped growing, but no, it shot out shoots everywhere. So you see, like right down here. My screen went dark. Hopefully it's working for y'all. It's a setting. I think I messed up on it. But it's shooting out a bunch of different shoots. It was just like one vine, and it was just growing one. But now it's got a bunch. Should I be concerned about that, or just train them too? Or what? Or, because see, like it got broke off right here. And then from there, there's 2 other shoots coming out. So, is that bad, or should I be doing that with the other ones? It seems like it's getting bushier now, which is cool, I guess. All right, and my Chinook that I got from the guy didn't come out yet, unless that's one right there. Not sure. Just let them kind of, and once they get bigger, you'll know, because then they start getting kind of long and dangly, and they keep going. But okay, now the Challenger. This is one's from Darren. That thing shot out with 3 more shoots. So we had the one that was the first runner. And see, let it get like that, or a little bit longer, and then I'll twist it around. I'm just gonna have them, I guess, zigzag back and forth across there, because this is my first time doing it, so I don't know. But anyway, it shot out with a couple more. One I got running right here, and it's about chest level. This one here is about waist level, something like that. So that's really cool. And then the Cascades that I got, they're kind of like doing the same thing. They had a bunch that came out of it. And like, oh, here's another one right here. There's another 2. Another 2 right here I got to train once they get big enough. And then this is needs to go. But oh snap. And then the other one is like eye level there off of that same plant. And the other one's again about chest level-ish. So they're taking off. I'm trying to keep them separated. Got to keep them separated. just to where they're keeping up doing things. All right, and then on the other side, my green beans are doing pretty good. I got some spots that have some gaps, so that's why I need to throw a couple more in there. And so that's what's going on with them. We've been harvesting, you know, a handful every couple of days, and by the time you know, 4 or 5 days pass, it's time to go on and cook them. The asparagus, you see they're ferning. It's not that I'm being lazy, but they're getting thinner, and when they get thinner, you don't cut them anymore. You just let them do that. They're about like the berries. They don't. You don't want to grow them a long time. If you keep picking them, it'll kill them off. So now they're rejuvenating. They're getting more energy from the sun through their ferns. Now if they're still big ones, I'll go ahead and pick that, you know. But I won't pick the small ones because I want to let it just go on and do what it does. There's another one over there. It's not super small, so I might even pick that one. But when they come up like little thin ones, like those over there, hopefully you can see, I just let those go. That's all good, no problem, no problem. And then tomatoes are kicking butt. Like I said, I've been picking a few of them off when they start getting green, start getting more reddish, excuse me. This is my Big Bertha, like a bell pepper kind of plant. I put down a bunch of more compost stuff, so I don't know if you can see through there. My flowers that I put in between things to try to generate good bugs, they're coming up and starting to open. That's my Butcholakia. Looks like the bugs are eating some of the leaves, but I'm keeping an eye on it. See, if I was an organic guy, I would just put some 7 dust or something on there and be done with it, but I'm not that guy. Alright, so, and then it's gotten hot, so the cilantro is bolting and giving off seeds. The parsley, it's gotten bigger and I've been using it. See, they're bolting. They're beautiful little things. That's a cilantro. Crazy. This is just weeds. What kind of, if you know, please put it in the comments. What kind of weeds are those? I call them palmetto. I don't think they are. We had them really bad a couple years back, and I thought I picked most of them out. But they're still around some. And then we had a slug on this thing and just tore, actually it was 2 huge slugs about the size of my pinky that just tore into this and pretty much topped it for me. But it's recovered pretty good. Then it's got a bunch of maters in there too, so that's all good. Alright, and then coming down this row, see I got a bunch of peppers on here. Those are the cayenne peppers. And they just need to be on there a little bit longer to where they get a little more ripe. They're not quite ready. They could be eaten right now, but they're not quite ready. And then we got my cucumbers. I'll get further back. Look to my cucumber trellis thing. TP is I've trained them to start heading up that way, and they're doing okay. I've had a couple of cucumbers off of them. These I think I got more of the like the pickle sized, as opposed to like big old cucumbers. So they're making smaller cucumbers. They're just not getting really big and girthy. All right, and then some more of those flowers. These are just the wild flowers. Got buds on everything. Everything's doing all right now. Because I've had a couple of cucumbers out of the cucumber one. Backing up. All right, more flowers. Little peppers starting out. Yeah, I didn't have a whole lot to show y'all last week, and I was pretty busy and this and that. I mean, just as a general overview, everything's coming up, looking pretty good. The flowers are, I thought they were mixed flowers, but they look a lot alike for some reason. Sounds like my kid's bus. Yep, it is. Alright, so yeah, I had to get home to make sure he got off the bus alright. So you get the idea, our peppers are making their buds. I've had a few of the mucho nachos, they're jalapenos. They're not as hot as most of them. I planted, these were from seed, the same seeds I sent to 8-Bit. Those are jalapenos, but they were started really late, so they're kind of small yet. Okay, moving along. There's some green beans in here, the ones that did take from this row. I planted this row 2 or 3 times, and they just haven't taken so well. I don't know why. Okay, okra are starting to pop up. I never have had good luck with them. Usually the ants get them. So anyway, they're starting to come up. Okay, that's this side. Check out the flowers, guys. These are some, those are ones that my mom passed me. So they're supposed to get like a big bushy thing, the silky red something. And then these are my sunflowers. I just don't know why my screen's darkened up like it did. Got sunflowers that were from the birdseed, remember those? And then I always wondered where the seeds came from. Well, my kid was picking at one of them one day and found out where they come from. Y'all probably know already, so I feel real stupid showing you, but if you didn't know, check this out. See they get dark in there like that? I'll just like scrape a few out. The seeds are in there. They're, of course, when you get them, they're roasted and stuff. Oh yeah, 1 o'clock. They're roasted and stuff, but that's the sunflower seeds. All right, and then we got some more of the wildflower-ish type things over here. And yeah, we just got some biggins. So they start looking like this, and then inside there they start making the seeds. Like that one. All right. And then they kind of die off after they get done doing that business, and that's when they start making the seeds. All right, and then, of course, y'all wanted to know what happened to the collard greens. Well, I think I'm winning the battle. Remember I starved them? I've gone ahead and filled this area up with a bunch of cut grass, and I got a soaker hose that's in there. I took most of their food from them. I've been spraying them with the insecticide chemical, not really chemical, no. It's oil, cooking oil, and soap. I've been spraying them pretty diligently. I sprayed them almost every day for a week, and that really helped out on knocking them down. And so I don't see near as many as there was, but I have to get out here early in the morning before it starts getting hot. So I think I'm winning the battle. So they will recover if they're not under attack. They will recover. So that's where we're at. Oh yeah, and I got a tractor from the from the neighbor. He was gonna throw that thing away. I said, I want that tractor. And he said, it doesn't work. I said, I don't care. I'm gonna put it in my garden. So anyway, I guess that's it for my Tipsy Sprouts, and I will catch up with y'all later. Turn the screen around to where I can see you. To where I can see you. All right, and I will catch up with y'all later. Thanks for stopping by. Y'all be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Adios.
Like, comment, and subscribe.